We are proud to announce this new Prince August product. It can be considered a game changer. It is a small metal pot. It is only 14 centimeters by 21 centimeters. The pot will hold 10 bars of metal, roughly 1.2 kilos. The pot has an on-off switch that is illuminated, so you can see whether you have turned it off or not. See how the light comes on. It also has a thermostatic control knob that goes from 200 to 450 Celsius. We recommend to turn it up to max when melting the metal. The metal requires more heat to turn it from solid to liquid. When liquid, turn the knob down to halfway or about 375 Celsius to keep it an even temperature. This is an example of how much metal that the pot can take. It can take any of our alloys. The weight of the bars may vary, but the volume is exactly the same. The pot takes 10 bars. You need to put in the minimum of 5 bars because otherwise you cannot scoop out the metal and it is not practical to pour the metal out of the pot. To melt the bar in the pot, take up the bar and break it into two so that it fits. Then you slowly put the metal in, just like that. You can see that the metal melts very fast. The temperature is already up to 375 Celsius. However, when you melt metal, you cool down metal in the pot, so you have to give it a little time to reheat. Now, what's included with the pot is a small bag of flux. There is only a small amount in here, but you only need tiny bits of flux. See how much you need to flux a pot. What a flux does is convert dross back into metal. You just put that on top here, and you can see there is a little bit of smoke, and then the metal gets very clean and shiny. The amount of black dust gets less and less. You can leave that in until it gets in your way, or alternatively, you can take the ladle and scoop it out. There is still a bit of metal, and after it solidifies, you can take it out and remelt it. The other way to do it is to turn off the pot and turn the cooled pot upside down, and that will remove the dross as well. So before you pour the metal, it is important to heat up the ladle to a similar temperature as the metal. You can leave it in there all the time, but leave it in there for at least a couple of minutes so that it does not cool down the alloy, as that defeats the purpose of heating it to 375 Celsius. What we do is stick the ladle in. If you have more metal, you can get a bigger scoop. You will see that the metal is nice and hot. It has a very flat surface, which indicates that the metal is hot and takes the stress out of the metal molecules. So we pour that into the mold, tap it to settle it, and when you finish, put the ladle back into the pot to keep warm. Now we want to show you how excellent the casting is when casting with the hotter metal. This is one of the most difficult molds to cast. That's the one with the new cannon wheel. As you can see, everything has filled. You can see the edges are sharper, and there is no round corners. It's at least 50% improvement in quality. We are offering this metal pot at a special introductory price of €29.95, and you can add 10 bars of metal for half price, which means you can get this much metal free with the pot.